Before moving on with your life to the next thing, it's always good to slow down, relax and kind of self-reflect on what did you learn from the thing that you did in the past, just so you can learn to not do the same mistakes and again and do more of what made you feel happy. But can you remember what was 2013 like? Or 2015? Because I can, and there's a very good reason why that is. Some time ago in the New Year's, I started to do this specific and special reset technique to remember all the things from my life and not forget when I'm, for example, 60 years old, what my life was like. And also the plan and give the intention for the next year. So in this video I will share with you that and hope you will like it too. Now let's go home and warm up. It's minus 10 Celsius here and I'm freezing. In my 20s I have done so many of these New Year's self-reflection exercises and how to plan the year, just to know like where I'm going. And after all these exercises I have started to get an understanding what actually works and what doesn't. And it's pretty interesting. The first thing I do is I give a name for every year and then write a little description what happened that year and why I decided to give that name to it. And where I have started this from is 2012, and I didn't start it back then, I actually did it later, but I went in my mind to that year and thought about what could be a nice name to give to that. And before that I really couldn't remember, so 2012 was like the earliest I could think of. So for example, for me 2012 was called the identity year. I went from primary school to high school and my social group changed a lot. I was in a completely new environment and atmosphere, and I was really trying to find myself and think who I am and what are my values. So pretty interesting. Doing this method you can basically remember every single year of your life. So it doesn't matter if you grow old and you know things are getting a little bit gray and everything is starting to blend together, because you can always come back to this list and read it and realize, oh, that's exactly what I did in 1983 or whatever. And also because you need to give the name, it kind of forces you to not just write down this year I did that, but think what name do you want to give to that year? What did it mean for you? And for example, for me 2014 was the passive year. I was just basically reacting to life. Whatever happened, I wasn't taking any ownership and responsibility of my own actions. And then some of these are very powerful. Like 2017 for me is the year of following my heart. 2018, the year of searching. And there's a big reason behind that, because I was really going in a deep dive into myself, searching what I want to achieve in this life, because I was exactly in that moment where I needed to make big decisions. 2019, the year of listening. And 2020 is, for example, the test year. I could have wrote it the year of the pandemic, but that doesn't say anything about my life. So I wrote the test year because it tested me and my partner's relationship when we were in different countries, separated for the first time in our relationship for multiple months. We really felt like our relationship is now in a test to see if we can do it or not. And I tested so many other things as well, like I started this YouTube channel in 2020, like kind of testing if this is something that I like. And 2021 was for me the year of just doing it. Sounds a lot like Nike commercial, but that's what it basically was. I was just doing it. I knew that YouTube is something what I want to do. My relationship is something that I really want to do, and the friendships I started to, you know, lock down kind of that these are the people that I really want to have in my life. And then I was just doing it. And usually these are very short descriptions. It's between 3 to 10 sentences. So not really long ones, just the main things that happened and why I decided to give this name. The step 2 is to give intention for the next year. So you actually name the next year before it even starts, or when it has now started. In December 2021, I gave the name to 2022, and that was the year of balance. Why I said this name already is because when it has a name, naturally already you start to go towards that thing. Because if you all the time remind yourself that, okay, this is the year of balance, this is the year of balance, you're much more likely to actually achieve and feel that this is the year of balance. Like now, I feel like 2022 has been the year of balance. Of course, there are ups and downs, but also those are very balanced. Even though I did so many things, I worked a lot, I worked out a lot, I hanged out a lot with people, made new friends, still I believe that I was balanced. And don't worry if you don't achieve it. If you go until the end of the year, and that didn't exactly happen because life all the time changes and you change all the time. 1 year is a really long time if you think how much you can develop personally in that time. For 2023, it will be the year of co-creation. And what does that mean is that I don't anymore believe that I can make all the little decisions in my life and those will happen. I feel like I will co-create with the universe. I need to trust the process and that there's some sort of plan for me, and I'm listening to my gut feeling, to my heart, and not just decide in my mind that this is what I'm supposed to be and that's what I will always be. So taking more kind of this spiritual aspect in this. No idea if that will happen, but at least now the intention is set. Hope you like this video and this method. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay kind and meaningful in your own beautiful journey. Seve signing out. Ciao.